I think you're probably 50-50 ISTJ, ESTJ.
That's not possible, though.
How is it not? It certainly is. If you, okay, if we can agree that nobody is 100% either extrovert or introvert, neither is somebody 100% intuitive or sensing, there's obviously varying degrees of both. You just happen to be really close on both. I think you're probably more introverted than extroverted.
What's your reasoning behind this?
Because you like being around people, yet you can go long periods with just kind of like being in the background more so, and then you come out, it's like LC's here. You know, camera more, you're talking more. Um, as to where you can be a bystander for a while too.
I suppose it depends if the conversation is interesting or not, and if I have anything to add.
I think it also depends on the people. You have people you like and you don't like as much in here.
Like who?
I don't know that. I just know that.
There are people who you are more likely to withdraw from.
I don't think I would know who specifically.
17-year-old, for example.
Only because my ears hurt.
Yeah.
You do like ENTPs though.
And INTP.
And INTPs, which begs the question of ISFJ.
They are the most common type on here, though.
That's true. Well, I'm to be clear, Hal, I want you to disagree with me because I'm obviously not too confident in anything I'm saying. I can't be. I don't ever like you're not being blunt or brusque. I'm seeking for anybody that has anything to say that I'm completely welcoming any kind of counter anything that I'm saying.
I don't think she is that.
Well, I don't know that I do either. I've talked to Elsie a lot.
But we would
maybe she's ESFP.
SFP?
Yeah. Tertiary TE.
My neighbor is.
She's SE heavy. She's SE heavy. Filters it through FI. Her FI doesn't like FE. Maybe. She does give advice to a lot of people. Good advice. Could be ASFE. TE advice, yes, she does give TE advice. And she has her degree, her own little charm, her own little flavor of charm, and she is always looking. What's it called? What's the way? You're looking rather. Man, what's the old way of saying somebody looks good? Dashing.
Smashing. Dashing.
It looks rather dashing. Yeah, I'm trying to take her mind off how bad she's hurting. Like it. Got any drugs you can take, LC?
Took all of them.
You need reefer. You got a farm, grow some.
Logic.
It's real. I'm sad, Hal.
Why? Patrick?
No. See, if I was more mature, I would have squashed that in any way possible because he's a young man that probably needs to get laid and experience the world before he gives any more input into it.
How would you have squashed him?
I would have said, I'm sorry. I would have FE'd it up. I would have explained things in his favor. I would admit my wrongdoing, which I did do some, and would have complimented him in some way and moved on.
What made you not do that?
His arrogance,
Who are we talking about here?
his wrongfully put arrogance,
Patrick?
his pretentiousness. And the fact that I'm an Enneagram 3. Remember I was talking about my image and stuff earlier? He
Yeah.
he lied about so much shit. He was
Who
a
did?
dissenter of bullshit. And so I was a little bit competitive of that. And then he's telling people, like, I know I'm an ENTP, and then when somebody says, when he says the things that he said, like, ENFJ isn't a bad type to be. It's like, rather, ENFJs are charming. I'd love to be, like, the charming kind. But I'm a fucking ENTP. Like there's no doubt in my mind. Especially when every ENTP says, yeah, Nick, you're an ENTP. I'm like, it's like evident to me. There's hardly anything more clear.
Yeah.
And then so when he starts telling people, I know that from that he's not the greatest at typing people. And then when I see him changing everybody's type, it's like, it bothers me. Plus the tone that he takes on with other people, the sense of superiority, and it's coming from a place of low self-esteem when, you know, he's a fucking virgin.
So what?
That is not something to condemn somebody for.
I'm not condemning him. I said what I should have done if I was mature and a better person would have been squash it and apologize, because there is things I have to apologize about. Not looking the sty in the other person's eye when I got a plank in my own.
A whole plank, huh?
A whole plank.
I hope it's a small plank.
Plank steak, though.
It's a good
The
rock.
problem is it's delicious also.
It's a really good rock. If you had this rock, you'd feel a lot better.
Damn, you look good! Damn!
Thanks, I'm bald.
I told you to do that a long ass time ago. You'd be like, no. But it looks fucking sexy.
Well, thank you, Nick. But it's actually, I do this for one reason, really, which is when I try cutting my hair with scissors, it always comes out uneven.
You don't like it?
I don't mind it.
I think it looks good, you know?
I don't think it really looks a ton different. I do think that when my hair grows out,
real good, man. It looks real good.
When my hair grows out too much and it looks like, you know, typical male pattern baldness, then
But it looks like bummish.
Huh?
It looks bummy when it starts to grow out.
Yeah, it just looks
like you
not
live in a
good.
trash can.
Yeah. So, you know.
Now you look like
Right. Like a bald.
You gotta do that. Like, it has a little punch to it.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I like
fun.
it. I do this all the time when after I shave my head. I find myself rubbing my scalp all the time.
If you Do you
You
guys
did
know
that
that I made a
before, huh?
Pinterest board for Eric on Eric's style? I made a Pinterest board for Eric. Like, look at this shit. And if he would ever put on one of those outfits with the bald head, I promise you, y'all be like, "Holy shit, what's going on here?"
He's making a promise. That's what you all would be like. Holy shit.
It's true. I believe it to my core.
I got plenty of style, Nick. Sweatpants and flip flops.
Whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. Clothes just seem like a lot of energy for not a lot of payoff, you know?
Oh, it's a lot of payoff. People, we live in a world full of censors. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I need to say anything else?
Well, I mean, you don't have to convince me that individuals are affected somewhat by your appearance. I'm aware of that.
Tremendously.
But as always, they're affected over
It's how a
time.
lot of people make their judgment. It's how people actually correlate values with appearance. They correlate intelligence with appearance. They correlate success with appearance. They correlate mating compatibility with appearance. They look at what you are made of for your appearance. It's unfortunate, but true.
Well, they certainly do draw conclusions, and it might be the case that if your goal is to have the best initial first impression, that it would be a bad idea to dress down too much, and a good
No,
idea
it's
to
just a foot in the door.
right. But my point is,
If your clothes mimicked your value, you would be dressed differently.
okay, I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt. Sometimes I dress more nice than other times.
I'm just saying, if you had one of those outfits on one of those Pinterest boards, you would be. You can't tell by the way I walk around the ladies' man.
I want an outfit like a founding father. That's the kind of outfit I want to wear. One of those velvet coats with a white thing around my neck.
I think you could do well in a bow tie.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'll find you an appearance of the
I
clothing.
know what you're talking about. You would not be able. You would be able to pull that off more so than you would your sandals. If you had a buckle on your shoes, because
Yeah,
they have
you definitely need that. You need the
they have
buckle on
buckles
your
on their shoes though. I know this because I sketched somebody from Thanksgiving dinner, the Thanksgiving dinner.
Now, see, this is the outfit I want, though. Okay, right here.
When I read bow tie, I thought of David Bowie. I love David Bowie.
Yeah. I want to dress like homie there. Oh yeah, look at me.
No, you don't.
Look at me. I've got a blue coat. It's got a lot of buttons on it. Way more buttons than I need. And I got this black thing around my neck for no reason. Plus this fluffy white thing coming out my chest. And I'm pretty sure that ain't my natural hair. Yes, I'm colonial style. I get some wooden teeth to go with it.
You don't need natural hair.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Earlier
so
today, all my hair suddenly fell out.
Right?
People are constantly telling me that as though my default state is a deeply sickly power.
Well, it looks like that, yes. You look awful.